we got absolutely pissed.
We got slaughtered.
Absolutely. I feel like I should just introduce our episode together, which is a big moment for me here doing this little show I do called Pottering. And there goes the wind. The wind is blowing. The elements are making themselves known, Carol.
Yeah, it's with us.
Because my guest today is the fabulous Carol Klein, and I say as no underestimation that you really are the reason I love gardening. And I think that's true. And I'm not the only person who would say that. I think a lot of people would say that. But I think when I remember seeing you on, I think it was Gardener's World 20 years ago, and just your natural enthusiasm, I was like, I just love this person and I want to know about gardening. And also I wanted to know you.
That's
Fast
very
forward,
nice.
here we are. So there you go. Sometimes.
Wow.
Sometimes it goes like that.
Well,
so
thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for coming to my little
You
garden.
must have been a mere boy then when you were watching
Well,
that.
of course, I was about 20 years ago, what would I be, 4 or 5? And I was obsessed. I've had a terrible life, and that's why I look like this. But
you look splendid.
Well, thanks. But I don't think I met you until many years later, and the Chelsea Flower Show was having a moment. It was coming back later in the year. It came back in the September after the lockdown.
Exactly after COVID.
And I met you there, and I was there with my mum and dad, and you made us so welcome. And we'd never been to anything like that, anything sort of as fancy or as garden-based. And you absolutely made everybody feel like $1 million. So thank you.
Oh, well, it was just such a pleasure to meet you. And your mum and dad are so great.
Oh.
And it was Paul, wasn't it, your dad, who got you started with gardening?
Well, he grew up sort of after the war, when I think people did grow vegetables, especially, much more, and took pride in gardens a bit more, I think. And so he kind of, he encouraged me to do it. And then when he died, I thought, well, I should continue that to some extent. So, I mean, that was one of the reasons I did it. But it was a very happy memory after what had been, the awfulness of the pandemic, to have that time. And we got absolutely pissed.
We got slaughtered.
Absolutely.
But we had great fun doing it.
Oh, it was so absolutely.
Because you remember, I mean, it was a sort of slightly reduced operation, and in the Grand Marquee, there was 2 things. Outside there was a rosé stand.
Yes, that's right. Yes. That's what I mean.
Inside there was a cheese stand. Do you
Oh,
remember?
yes, that's right.
So at least we ate something.
We did. I don't think we did the way I felt the next day. I don't think I ate very much, but I just remember.
I can't remember.
Well, we just had such a laugh, and it was sort of because all these people from gardening were around, and we were just laughing. And then you took me into the central market, the central pavilion, where a lot of the nurserymen and the
nursery people.
Nursery people. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry.
I'm a nurse. People called me a nurseryman for ages, but. Yes, I'm a nursery woman.
A nursery woman, a nursery person. And of course, walking in there with you, they all know you. And so then we had this party in there, just seeing everybody, meeting everybody. It wasn't a party, but a meeting. And then they were having that posh drinks. Thank you. They were having that posh drinks reception in the evening. Yeah. And we tried to steal a bottle of champagne. Do you remember that?
Yes. It's a very important event for them, I think, for the RHS. It was you who
tried to steal it. No, but I didn't get away with it because they were very on it.
We did try hard.
We thought we were, I think we thought we were very sneaky and surreptitious about it, but they were, as sober people, very on us.
Yeah.
Trying to pilfer there.
Just as well, really.
Yeah, probably because there
was still some rosé left.
I was going to say, I think we still had some rosé. So it all worked out very well. But it was a lovely, lovely occasion. But and then you came to see my tour show, and you brought me some lovely, I want to say primulas. Were they primulas or they were?
They're primulas. They're primroses.
Primroses.
True primroses.
And wonderful timing. They're out at the moment.
I know, isn't it lovely? I couldn't believe that. I'm so flattered that you put them in. And thanks to them, because they're blooming beautifully this spring.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's exceptional.
Because I remember you said they grow in the hedgerows in Devon, near where you live.
They do. Because we have Devon hedges, which are all built up.
Ah.
So you often meet them at sort of nose level.
Oh, right.
And that's when you find out they've also got the most glorious perfume.
Oh, I see. Oh, I haven't got down on my knees and sniffed them.
No, don't.
I might do that later.
But you could have one for a buttonhole.
Oh, what a lovely idea. I like a buttonhole.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. But there's a wonderful thing about primroses and their sex life.
Oh, do go on.
So primroses have two different types of flowers.
Yes.
And the first person who noticed this was Darwin.
Oh, so it's around the corner.
An evolutionary device. So now let me get this right. The stigma, which is the female part, which has to get pollinated, is in different places in these two types of flowers.
Oh.
And the stamens, I always remember men and ma, that's the easiest way to do it, which bears the pollen, is also in different places.
Oh.
So you get quite a lot of cross-pollination, which means there's no inbreeding.
Oh, great.
And it's much healthier, and it just means that you get lots and lots of primroses.
Oh, okay, because they're always at it.
Yeah. Yeah, you get, as Cilla Black would say, a lot of primroses. but you know, they're, because of people have pulled out hedgerows and stuff like that, they've got less and less. But because they're huge opportunists, they've now taken over motorway embankments.
Oh, yeah.
And you see loads of them everywhere.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm going to look out for them more, because I always think of you whenever they've come out. So that's
once
perfect
a year, Tom.
That's once a year. Just once a year I think of you, Carol.
That'll do.
I do think of you very intensely. And to think Charles Darwin watching all of that, what a pervert. The things people get off on. But what? Now, you brought me something here.
Yes,
What's this?
I have. It was rustling.
It was
Now,
rustling
I'm
before,
sorry,
I'm intrigued.
it looks a very uncouth parcel.
No, this is what I love about what you
But these are for sharing with Irene, your mum.
Oh, she'll like this.
Well, she'll probably think they're terribly scruffy.
No, she won't.
Well, they are. Oh, it's blown away. I'm sorry. I'm not a little
Gosh, I didn't think Carol Klein would be
dropping plastic
putting
all over your garden.
single-use plastic all over the organic garden.
Well, this is the brown paper bit.
Oh, yes, this is much more.
So they're in two bundles.
Oh.
So you'll have to choose who has which.
Oh, yes.
So the Snowdrops.
Oh, lovely.
It's a very special snowdrop. It's called S.R. Knot, and it is my favourite snowdrop.
Oh, God.
It's single, really elegant and handsome, so it reminds me of you, of course. And it also has the most beautiful perfume.
Oh, brilliant.
Smells like honey.
Oh, because I always assume snowdrops are earlier in the year.
They are.
Oh, fine.
And as you can see, these are over.
Oh, well, I didn't like to mention so these are dead snowdrops. Okay, lovely. No.
But when you buy snowdrops, unlike other bulbs which you buy dry, you know, daffodils, tulips, you always buy them as dry bulbs and you plant them September, October, into November for tulips. You must always plant snowdrops in the green. In other words, whilst they're in growth.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
But when you plant them, instead of doing what they do on the telly and digging a hole and putting them all in, be very patient and get you or your gardener to dig a separate hole for each one.
Okay.
At least 4 inches deep.
Okay.
Sounds mad, know, to plant them so deep.
Yeah.
So you'll only have about that much protruding.
Okay.
Just water them in well and plant them in a nice kind of random fashion. So they'll look very natural. And next January, February, they'll come up.
And what sort of position do they like? Sunny or?
Not particularly, no. They're more kind of woodland, edge of woodland.
Oh,
so anywhere you've got a bit of shade.
Okay.
Under your shrubs, you could plant them close to your hydrangeas, anywhere at all. Where they're just going to look nice and wild and natural.
Oh, because I do love that. Almost, I think I perhaps prefer the spring garden to the summer garden in a way. Yeah. You know, that full of promise, and also those smaller plants that have their moment early in the year before the big, like the hydrangeas we have are beautiful. They're so dominant, nothing else can really stand a chance around them. So I always enjoy this early part of the year when you feel that sense of hope coming in after the cold winter.
And I call them Cinderella plants because nearly all the flowers that bloom in the spring, Trolla, all these plants you're talking about, they're nearly all from woodland.
Oh,
initially.
yeah.
So they have their moments before
Yes.
the canopy fills in overhead.
Yeah.
You know, light streams in. It
Yeah.
starts to get a bit warmer. It rains, as you probably noticed.
I haven't noticed that.
And up they come. But they have to do everything before the clock strikes 12.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So they have to flower, set seed, chuck the seed around.
Yes.
And then they nearly all go to sleep during the rest of the summer.
Sounds like me on a night out.
So these will do that.
Yeah.
They'll look brown and awful. Don't chop off the foliage.
Keep that because that's still nourishing the bulb.
Exactly.
Oh.
You're a true gardener, aren't you?
Well, I
know
know,
what
but
you're talking about.
Well, I suppose I'm always reluctant to cut anything that looks like it's green. Do you know what I mean? I always
Yeah,
that's-
but with all
always think it's
bulbs,
doing something.
always let the leaves
let the leaves stay.
subside.
I was very privileged. I got a very early edition, not even before it was even bound, of your book, which I think has the best name of any memoir, particularly for a gardener, because it's Carol Klein's Hortobiography.
Yeah.
Lovely bit of wordplay, courtesy of
Neil, who you've met, my
course.
lovely husband.
And a perfect name for a gardener as well, because one is often kneeling as a gardener.
But he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't do it, does he? No, he leaves it all to you.
I won't let him. No, it's not that. He does. He helps me to garden, put it like that.
Well, everybody's got their role in this world.
Yeah, well, he has lots of roles. He's the most brilliant father, most wonderful husband. He's terrific.
Oh.
And he hasn't paid me anything to say that.
I was going to say, that sounds like an
He
endorsement.
also cooks
Oh, that's what you want.
beautifully.
Oh, Alfie's a good cook, actually. And actually, Alfie's very good in the garden as well. So I don't know what I do. But I love this book because not only is your description of plant life, just like how you present on television, it's so full of heart and you have such a wonderful way with words. Like I was saying about how you describe the ferns, those kind of prehistoric plants that unfurl every kind of, late spring, early summer, often in the darkest of places, and they suddenly have this whole life and they have such drama about them. And I never appreciated them that much until I read that in this book.
I'm sure you had and will.
Well,
You've got a lovely big fern there, haven't you?
Well,
Under your holly.
Under the holly and the dead acer. Yes, and he's just coming out he's just unfurling himself now, ready for the year ahead.
Those croziers.
Oh, is that what they are? They're called a crozier fern?
Initially, I used to write sometimes for Gardens Illustrated.
Oh.
And I was a contributing editor for a bit anyway. But I wrote initially an article for them about ferns.
Oh, yeah.
And we won a thing for it anyway, but it had the best title. It was called With Fronds Like Ours. It's good, isn't it?
Very good.
It wasn't mine.
Lovely. Oh, but still, that's lovely.
It's nice.
Who needs enemies? Well, you do it so beautifully, the way you describe everything. But this book, and I know you wrote it a few years ago, it's such a lovely read because not only does it talk about your gardening life, it also talks about your wild times going around Europe, hitchhiking. There is a mention of a beetle.
Oh, yeah.
Not a woodland beetle.
No, John Lennon in the bath.
Yes.
And everybody gets hugely disappointed when I say that we were both fully clothed.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I think it meant you might have had more of a conversation.
Yes. The conversation might have been different. But it was great because he was interested in art.
Yeah. Because you went to art college, didn't you?
I did. Yeah. Yeah, I used to teach art.
Yes.
In London.
Yeah, at St Martin's.
No posh like that. In Stepney.
Oh, Stepney.
And Shepherd's Bush.
Yes, no, I remember now.
Otherwise known as White City.
Yes, and look.
In a big boys' school. And some of those boys I still know.
Oh, really?
But some of those boys are about 70 plus now.
No.
Yeah, of course they are. Because I'm 80.
Are you 80?
Yeah.
I didn't think you were 80.
No, neither did I.
No one would. No one would. It is starting to rain slightly. Should we get an umbrella?
I'm going to go and get them now.
We were watching those grey clouds.
I
Well,
know. We had great hope.
I don't think it's going to last long, you know.
We paused for a moment there because we thought it was going to rain. We got umbrellas and now we think it's hopefully going to pass. We're hardy,
I hope
outdoors
so.
types.
I'm sure the goddess is with us.
The goddess of the garden is you're right there.
I'm more like that green goddess. Those fire engines that they called in at one time. Sorry.
We were just saying though about the meadow flowers we've got around the trampoline here, and you did a program about wildflowers.
Well, we did a program called Wild About the Garden about 20 odd years ago, and we split it into 6 episodes. Each one dealt with a different habitat, and one of the ones was meadow. So we went to see somebody who was gardening in that way.
Yeah.
We went to see real meadows. We went to Hadrian's Wall.
Oh.
And it was hilarious, because there aren't many proper meadows left.
Right.
And we had a bloke called Donald McIntyre who now runs a wonderful firm called Emmersgate Seeds. If you're going to get wildflower seeds, go to them. He's brilliant. But he was our sort of expert when we were up there. And he had wellies on. And it was July, and you know what the midges are like.
Oh, yeah.
Midges. So our runner was trying to give up smoking, but all the way through, we had him blowing smoke. But Donald had shorts on and wellies, and when he took his wellies off, the whole of us was just bitten to bits.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, then we went to see somebody who was starting off with a garden which was akin to this habitat.
Right.
And one woman was doing, she was great, she was doing meadow. So she was doing wildflowers.
Yeah.
So we already discovered in her grass that there were all sorts of wildflowers growing there already.
Oh.
Things like yarrow,
Oh, yes.
Which translates to achillea. Now they grow all sorts of fancy hybrids
I see.
of them. So you probably find that, within your turf and here, there, and everywhere. And you can also add to it by buying plugs.
Oh, just to shove another thing in?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when it grows up, it's really, when you walk near it, it's like the motorway. Because all the bees just love it.
Yeah.
And it's really exquisite with all the variation. And I love that kind of rich tapestry of a garden. I never like anything to look too uniform.
No,
I love that kind of...
No, lovely to have that. Absolutely brilliant.
I really, look forward to that coming through.
We did a meadow bit on that.
Yes, carry on.
Because you didn't... Well, you did see my Hampton Court garden.
Yeah, I did.
But you were on holiday, and I took you round on
the phone.
On my phone.
Yeah, I loved it.
Whether you liked it or not.
And I was pleased to see it as well.
But your mum did see it.
She loved it. Yeah, she couldn't wait to see it.
And she came with a friend, but it wasn't Auntie Pearl.
It wasn't Auntie Pearl, bless you for remembering. I think, was it with Christine or was it with Julie? Might have been one of those friends. I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago.
Your mum will remember.
Mum will remember. But, they had a lovely time. Because Mum's sort of come with me to these garden events and now she goes off on her own. And they are lovely. And I will say the community of gardeners through RHS who I've met have just been so delightful, so welcoming. It's a really nice community. Have you always found that?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, people say it's a great leveller. Well, obviously, if you've got a lot of money, you can have a posher garden.
Yes.
Than if
you can level your garden.
But on the other hand, I think the greatest joy of all gardening is just growing your own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't just mean vegetables. I've done a book. I'll send it to you whether you like it or not. Called Grow Your Own Garden.
I've got it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
gosh.
send me another copy if you like.
I'm sorry. But to me, that's the heart of it, because not only is it hugely exciting to help these plants come into life, but also it's kind of, you get to know your plants very intimately.
Yeah, right. And then you sort of see what they respond to.
Yeah.
And what they need. Oh, someone's drilling. They are having a whale of a time over there today in that garden. Yeah. Just cannot wait to get a bit of machinery out. It's like, they love it. They normally only do things on a Monday, but not this week. Anyway, but no, I think that's one of the great beauties of gardening. Even on a bright, beautiful day like today, it's that sort of sense of you feel in tone with in rhythm with the garden, with the plant. With nature. Yes, yeah.
Because although gardens aren't natural, I mean, they're all man or woman made.
Yes.
But you've still got to obey nature's laws.
You can't bend it completely.
No, you can't plant your bulbs upside down.
No, not yet. But I'm going to try. I saw a video. Sometimes online they put up these BBC archive, really old videos, and there was a couple who'd rented a gatehouse of a castle back in the 60s or the 70s. Yes. I don't know if you saw it. It was only a couple of weeks ago and she was like, I can't remember where they were from. I think they were Londoners, but they'd moved up to Lincolnshire. And she was like, yeah, I don't know anything about gardening, really. I'll just take the hairy end and I'll stick that in the earth and then that seems to work. And the garden was incredible.
Yeah,
and I thought,
exactly.
well, there's a great, nobility to that simplicity.
There is. And she's obeying natural laws.
Well, yes, I
She
guess
wouldn't call it that. She'd call it, what did she call it?
The hairy end.
The hairy end. Stick the hairy end in. Yeah.
But I think you do that all the time. I just think you make it also accessible and you make people want to get involved because there's a lot of quite arch people in gardening who are not through any fault of their own, but they are a bit grand or they've had experiences of grand gardens.
Yes, there are.
And that's great, but it can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming if you're new, but you always break down those barriers.
Well, thank you. I just, I love it. And I love the thought that, that's why I think it's hugely important to inspire young people to start taking an interest.
Well, I know you're very passionate about that. What was your first memory of being in a garden?
It is raining.
It is actually raining now. Would you like an umbrella, madam? I'll get you an umbrella.
I was just going to put my
I
snowdrops
brought Carol Klein into the garden in the pissing rain.
That's all right.
Will you be right with it?
Oh, Tom. Shall we take off? Shall we do Mary Poppins? Where's Tom's? Come on.
Tom and Carol, they blew away.
No, come on. Share this with me.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
This is Alfie's one. So let's go. Oh, there we go. We've gone under the umbrellas now. Carol, I'm sorry. It was a lovely spring, sunny day.
Sorry?
Well, I know it's not my fault.
I know you're in control of a great many things, but not the weather.
But not the weather, much as I would like to be. What's happened? Have I got a broken one again?
Yeah.
No, just push it out. I think.
Here you are.
Oh, there we go. It was a half. It was a. Oh gosh. It is quite cold now, and what horrible sleeting rain we're having. But I was going to ask you the question.
Might turn to snow.
Maybe that would be a lovely day we'll have had. And then yes, exactly. Then we can finally plant those snowdrops. Maybe they'll bloom. I was going to ask, what was your first memory of being? Is it sleet? It is.
It is. We really did see a few snowflakes on the way.
Oh my goodness! What a day! What a day.
That's all right.
But it's all right to be outside.
It'll go.
Like everything, it passes. What was your first memory of being in a garden?
My mum taking me out to plant nasturtium seeds.
Nasturtium?
I can remember that. She said when I was really little, you know what lino is, don't you?
Yes.
I used to carry soil in and dump it on the lino and put flowers in it.
Oh.
But I can't remember that. But I can remember taking off. No.
Taking off. She took off. Oh gosh. What? I can remember. This will be memorable. Tom. This will be.
I can remember her taking me out and giving me, because nasturtium seeds are big, they're great for kids.
Ah, I didn't know.
And just poking her finger in and then poking mine in and dropping a seed down, covering it over, watering it, and then a couple of weeks later, and nasturtiums have these big, seed leaves.
Yes.
That all plants have, first of all.
Yes.
They call them cotyledons, but seed leaves is what they are. And they're big and round on nasturtiums. I can't show you without taking off.
Yes, I was going to say, unfortunately, you'll take flight. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps that my fingers are completely crooked.
Mine are frozen.
I can form a perfect circle. But the greatest part about it was, get your words the right way around, in the autumn, we went out and collected seeds from the nasturtiums.
Oh, yeah.
Put them back in a brown paper bag.
And waited for next year.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a lovely... I do love that as well, about that self... when it's really... I love that harmony. sense of,
Continuity.
Continuity, thank you. the one thing we haven't got. It was literally sunny when we started this. How long have we been out here?
I do go on.
No, you don't.
Yes.
That's not what I meant.
The
That's not what I
sun's
meant.
almost over the yard arm.
It's actually Christmas now.
If
And
only-
it's snowing.
If only we could see it.
Yeah. Oh, it was warm, and then it's gone actually icy cold, like wintry cold.
It has.
But you know what I don't understand is the weather forecast, because it'll say like today it'll be like 8 degrees, and I'll think, well, this is much colder than a day when they go, oh, it's 1 degree.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
But that Carol Kirkwood, she's lovely, isn't she?
She's a lovely Carol
Isn't she just-
Kirkwood.
She's a keen gardener.
She loves gardening, and she's a great writer as well.
Is
She's
she?
She's got a lot of novels out.
Read anything.
Oh, yeah, they're
I'll
sort
have
of.
to.
Yeah, they're lovely kind of escapist romance novels where you go. They're always set in lovely places. Like,
Oh, tell us about your novel.
oh,
No,
It's good.
because I've read your...
you very kindly. I've read my non-fiction, but this one is called Common Decency, and I've written it about living in suburbia where I live here, and it's about 4 houses that face onto a park, and it's sort of about how the houses are more connected than they realised, and that's kind of the basis of it.
Oh,
And there's-
wow.
Yes, and there's different age groups, and there's somebody who's full of secrets, who's older, and there's somebody who's got something else to reveal about themselves, and I tried to write about people living close together, but in
But different lives.
different lives, but in harmony.
Yeah.
And I sort of think, because there's a lot of, people love to argue and be polarised, but I think we've got more in common than we ever acknowledge.
Here, here.
No.
Yeah.
You mentioned to me earlier how your grandfather was a gardener as well.
He was, yeah. He was Henry William Hyam. I became what did you say? I was called an ambassador.
Or a vice president, I think you are, of the RHS, aren't you? Or of the United States, I don't know. You wear a badge. You wear a badge when you go to the
I
garden
hope I've got
shows.
nothing in common with J.D. Vance.
No, I
Bloody-
can't imagine a more different person. I can't imagine you two sitting
Am I
down.
bumping into
No,
your
you're
tree?
not. No, it's just
Oh,
the back
God,
of the
it's
chair.
just the chair.
No, the
Thought it was a plant. for a minute.
No, don't worry. The plant is that. Is that hazelnut or walnut tree behind you? It's that one.
Which one?
Sorry, it's right behind you. It's not very comfortable to look.
Oh, that.
Is it walnut or a hazelnut?
It
It's never
must,
had
be,
any
it must be a walnut.
walnut tree.
Yeah.
That was a gift, and
How lovely.
it's the most unusual plant, but it's very resilient. I
Am
think.
I looking at the right thing?
Yeah, walnut tree. Yeah.
Oh, this. Oh, no, it's not a walnut. I was looking at that. I
Oh.
was going to say, bloody hell, you've gone next door as well.
Oh, no. Yes, it's all my house. No, the main
No,
bit there.
This is very definitely a hazel, but it's one.
Oh.
Can you see, Tom? It's grafted.
Yeah, I was
So-
going to say, what is that bit at the side?
So this is the rootstock. So it will have been grafted about there
Oh.
onto a rootstock of an ordinary hazel. You know,
Oh.
which I absolutely love. But this is the special bit. So you want to get rid of
Rid
this
of that
piece.
bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Just lop it off at the.
Get it pruned. Yeah.
Okay.
Prune it close.
I wondered why that was.
Prune it close, but prune it soon
Okay.
because the sap is rising.
Is that what does that mean? I've heard that as a sort of ominous.
No, well,
phrase.
deciduous trees that lose all their leaves in the winter, all the sap, all
Yes.
the goodness
Yes.
goes from the leaves. That's why leaves go all those colours in the autumn.
Oh, I see. Because the
'Cause
sap.
they're
was-
absorbing all the chlorophyll and taking it right back down, just like your bulbs.
Oh,
You know,
I see.
but in this case, it's a woody trunk, and they take it down
Take it down under the ground.
into the roots. And then what were we talking about?
I don't
Oh yeah. so
Yes.
so
Yes.
very often when you get a fruit tree, or in this case your lovely little hazel, they'll use a rootstock. So they'll use a vigorous stock at the
Yes.
bottom,
Yes.
and then they'll graft onto it a
Something
variety of
interesting.
apple, or in this
Ah.
case, this very special little thing. It's so sweet.
It's lovely, isn't it? The way it's
Yeah.
got its little.
I think it might be. Can I have a look?
Please, yes.
Um,
Yeah.
So it's Corylus avellana contorta.
But
if you take it off there...
yeah.
Oh, we were talking about sap.
Oh, yes, the sap is rising, so we don't want the sap wasted on this bit we don't need.
Not just that, but it will heal.
Oh, it'll heal it.
Quicker if it's not rising.
Oh.
So, for instance, grapes and several other plants, you must prune during the dormant season.
Because otherwise
they'll bleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, we don't think about that, do we?
There you are.
Oh, I like
that. All right.
Oh, I feel like I've just got a lot of gardening, gardening expertise, really. Now, what was it? Now, I brought you some gifts.
Oh, what?
Yes. And this one's fallen over in the wind. But I thought you might like that.
Oh,
the chrysanthemum, a little gift. This one reminded me of you. Oh, sorry, you're right.
Can I take this down?
Yeah, we might be right.
I don't think it's
We don't need it.
Oh, Tom. Oh, it's gorgeous. This
chrysanthemum reminded me of you.
Because it's got untidy hair.
No. Because it's it's out there. It's out there, and it's going. But
it's beautiful,
and also beautifully chilled.
Thank you
from this
so
freezing
much.
cold day. I got us a bottle of rosé.
Oh, fantastic!
To really, do you like a drop of rosé?
I love a drop.
Still,
you should know the answer to
after
that.
those days, because it feels well. This morning it felt like it could be rosé season, but now it feels like we should be having some sort of whiskey toddy.
I'm coming back next week when there's a heat wave.
Yes.
No, I'm sure you've seen quite enough of me.
You're always welcome.
Can we tell people about this new programme?
Well, I was going to say, you've been doing you mentioned Patrick Grant earlier as being one of your guests, and you're doing a gardening programme based in Northern Ireland.
We did it last year.
Yes.
And we're doing it again this year. And it would be really lovely if you'd join us.
Well,
we'll see.
I'd love to join you.
We'll see.
So, and the premise is it's like a gardening competition.
It's called Greatest Gardens.
Greatest Gardens.
But it's the greatest gardens of Northern Ireland. They're all amateur gardens, no fancy stately homes or anything like that.
Lovely.
And it's a competition, as you say. So briefly and correctly, unlike me, who'd go on and on. And the great thing was, we went 3 at a time to see these gardens. So I've done it with Gavin.
Lovely Dermot.
That well-known garden designer, also a Chelsea Gold medalist, don't you know?
Yes.
Rather. And once the enfant terrible, don't you think, of the gardening world?
I thought that would be you. I mean, the pair of you must be.
No, never. And we went to see these brilliant gardens, and each time we chose one of them to go into the grand final.
Right.
And then we had a wonderful grand final. It was really brilliant. So, and the people we met were so absolutely passionate about their gardens. I mean, yes, we had celebrities. We had Pruning, Penny Lancaster, Katie Piper, the lovely Duncan, and sorry. No, I've already said a Pruning.
And Pruning twice.
Pruning. Oh, and we had French Fred.
And French Fred.
French Fred, yes. How could I forget him?
Exactly. Pruning sounds like a garden, activity. You've got to prune your leaves.
You do.
Pruning.
But she's hugely interested in gardening.
She loves gardening. She's brilliant, isn't she?
And she knows a great deal too. And she was very perceptive. There was one really funny part. You know how she wears these brilliant colours?
Yeah.
Everything's pure colour.
Yes,
really
and
good.
there's lovely jewellery.
Yes, and glasses.
Yes.
Not like my garage specs.
But
we came in one garden and saw, I was looking at an Aquilegia, a columbine, beautiful yellow one, which she loved. But next to it was this sort of dusty-looking verbascum. Actually, it was just the colour of your beautiful jacket.
Oh.
But in a jacket, she would love it. But in a flower, she didn't.
Oh, okay. And what did she made it known? I'm sure she's not one to mince her words.
No, she never minced her words, but her words were always, really perceptive and, extremely useful.
Yes, she's a remarkable person, Prue.
Rather.
Yeah, very. What a great person to have on a show like that as well.
And how dare she look so brilliant when she's even older than me? She just puts me to shame.
Don't be ridiculous.
Completely.
You look brilliant. Look at your fabulous coat. That's why I went upstairs and changed, because I thought I should have something a bit at least in the realm of something a bit out there.
On the fluffy side.
On the fluffy side. On the fluffy side. That could be a nice name for your book. Oh yes, lovely. But okay,
so it's on at the moment.
It's on the iPlayer. If you're not in Northern Ireland, you can get that program on iPlayer.
Yes. Who knows? It might just get onto network.
Well, it should do.
Everybody can see it.
Well, I think that seems sensible. I don't understand things like that. Why, if the program's really good, just put it out everywhere.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Sadly, I don't have any influence in that.
Neither do I. But still, that's why we're sat in a garden in the pissing rain.
But we would. Yeah, but stop.
No,
look,
stop
the
now.
sun's trying to come out.
It stopped.
But it would be really lovely if you could join us.
Oh, well, I'd love to do it.
It would be.
Imagine we'd have
wonderful.
a laugh, wouldn't we?
Oh,
We'd
real
get
laugh.
drunk and fall over in someone's garden and not even remember what we were there for.
Oh, we might just say that to the.
We might. Yeah, we should probably do the filming first.
Because the crew and all the production were just the most brilliant lot of people.
Oh, well,
they were
that
terrific.
Makes a project like that, I think, doesn't it? And then I think it does come across on screen if you're having a good time and everybody's working together like that. And it's great.
Yeah, and you just meet such brilliant people. You're part Irish, aren't you?
Yes, on my mum's side, yeah. My mum's parents were both from Ireland.
I think most of us are.
I think that's true, actually. Most people are Irish.
Yeah, and to hear, I've definitely got the gift of the gab.
In a wonderful way. Look, and now the sun's out.
Yes,
and now you've talked the sun out. You see, it's no bad thing. Honestly, please never think you talk too much. I could listen to you forever. And as I say, you're just the way you handle gardening and approach everything, not just gardening, all of life. I think is so inspiring. And I brought the book out. It was out. Was it 2 or 3 years ago?
A couple of years ago, I
I
think.
remember reading it on holiday and just loving it because it's your approach to life. It is the garden, but it's also
good fun.
Yeah, well, you're an icon and a role model. It's true. It's true. Even with a chrysanthemum and
a sausage roll.
a sausage role model. You're a vegetarian, no?
Yeah, I am. Cheese roll.
A cheese roll. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I'd like a cheese roll.